Good morning, Billy at Billy's Autos. Check out this trifecta. Gorgeous day. It's a gorgeous morning already. Just with this look in my driveway after all said and done. Jaguar XF V8. Beautiful car. This beautiful 2014 528i. So customer complains about it running hot. I've been out having the car running for about 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes. Now that temperature gauge right there should have read differently than that. Really rough idle on a vehicle, unless you hit the gas a little bit, then it'll smoothen out. Otherwise, motor mounts are probably needed. Anyhow, back to the temperature. I've been looking at this thing for the last 10-15 minutes. The heater's on. I can feel the air on. The heater cores are definitely opening. Still warm air. The car says that it's 52 degrees outside, so the coolant temperature or ambient air temperature sensor, whichever one of those are responsible for detecting atmospheric conditions, that's working. Up a little bit, then I come back out here and it says 60, 70, 80 degrees, then I know for a fact that that's working. I know the computer's working too. It's got the date and everything. How dope is that? Temperature gauge not moving at all. Outside, let me get back to my office. A little messy, but it will work. Straight back there sometimes. Let's check with my other phone. Temperature gauge not working on my 2014 528i.
The temperature gauge might not be working due to a few reasons. It could be a faulty coolant temperature sensor, a stuck thermostat, or low coolant levels. Other possibilities include electrical problems, a bad water pump, or a problem with the instrument cluster.
My BMW running hot without the instrument cluster working. That's the next thing to look for.
Here's the summary from Boyd Motor Works. Recognizing signs of an overheated engine, a rapidly increasing temperature gauge, or a temperature gauge reading that is higher than normal. Steam or smoke coming from under your hood, especially when your engine is running, and more.
Okay, so opposed to the car running hot, what I'm seeing is that the temperature gauge isn't reading the temperature of the vehicle. So when I take this off carefully, make sure it's not hot. I do feel bubbling from it. I feel bubbling from that. That's cool as hell. That's warm. That one's cooler because it's bottom radiator hose. Nope. Your top radiator hose is actually pretty hot. Bottom radiator hose is pretty cool. By releasing this, I should see bubbling, steam come up, pressure, and there it was. So it is pretty warm in there. It's not overly hot, but it is warm. So another thing that's not working is this water pump thing. Is to turn the system on without turning the car on. System's on. You should compress your gas pedal for about 10 seconds. Thus getting the water pump working for you. I don't see any flow. I don't see any water moving. I hear the fans blowing back there, but I don't see anything flowing in here. Say within 10 seconds. Still waiting. I don't see any activity in the water pump. 14 528i, can I check my electric water pump through the gas pedal?
Yes, you can check your electric water pump on your 2014 BMW 528i using the gas pedal. This activates the cooling system's self-diagnostic mode, running the pump to test its function or circulate coolant.
Not working, so we're going to try something a little bit different. Okay, there it is. There it is. Feel heat from the heater. I do feel heat. Your car's thermostats or ambient air temperature is spot on, I think. So it was 52 degrees, now it's 53. I guess that little plus sign is give or take. Feel the warm air cooling down, so it was actually getting hot. The fact of the matter seems like the car is not getting hot enough. Not sure. This is Billy at Billy's Autos. You need my work at 909-486-6891.